Hey guys, Time itself here. Now I think this video requires a little bit of setup. So I've been playing with some new guys, good team, good to play with, but one of them was working on leveling up his PP90. And so he'd gotten through most of the attachment challenges like silencer, rapid fire, probably extended mags, good stuff like that, and was on to some of the more why would you use this on a submachine gun attachments like the ACOG and the holographic scope. But, he said, hey, I'm doing this. And I was like, you know what? That sounds a little bit tricky, but it also sounds like fun. So I think I'll join you. So the previous game, I had been running around with an ACOG PP90. And, this kind of thing takes a little bit of getting used to. It's kind of odd putting an ACOG or holographic or even a thermal on a submachine gun because the weapons just aren't really good at those kinds of ranges unless you're talking about the MP7, in which case, go nuts. But the previous map had been Arkaden, and I'm fairly used to running an SMG on Arkaden. I just wound up hip firing for 75–80% of those kills. It really wasn't a big deal unless I tried to aim down sights and was like, oh no, that's I'm not gonna be able to get a kill like that unless the guy is completely clueless. But so I made it work for me. But on lockdown, well, for me at least, this is an assault rifle and LMG map. The other thing is, the team I'm playing with right now, well, they're good, and I like their playstyle. They are a little bit, I don't know if to say defensive is the way to put it, but they don't quite tighten the noose quite as much as the team that I had been playing with. The guys you've seen so many times in so many videos on this channel. So at the start of this game, I am sort of playing like I have an SMG, but I'm looking to post up in the places I would if I had an assault rifle or LMG. Like right here, I get kind of caught out in the open and just have to take whatever cover I can find. But this is not the kind of place I should really try to fight with an SMG, so I realize that to try to get away, and that's what gets me killed. But again, the thing about the different team is that there are some lines of sight, some areas that are being controlled that otherwise might not be. Just the general distribution of where everyone is. And there are other places, especially the outside edges of the map, aren't covered quite as well as they might otherwise be. If you guys have never played with the same team for months or years on end, it's hard to understand what I'm talking about. And just knowing where someone is going to be on the map in all likelihood, what they're going to be doing, and what you can count on to do. You run around a corner, save me! That doesn't quite work here. We're still getting to that level. So I'll realize places like this set of stairs that I normally just absolutely love to stay here are no longer places I really want to be, and yet there's no one else coming over to try and help me. I'm like, oh, Time's got it. Time can kill everything. While I appreciate that as a compliment, I can just slaughter everything. I realize I need to keep moving around because if I stay there, there's no way I'm going to keep winning those gunfights. So I have to try to move around some, because if I just keep staring down that longer line of sight, someone with a better weapon for that range is going to just stick their head around the corner and it's going to be over for me. So I have to keep looking for places that are around these choke points that I'm looking to control, but not where I would go with an assault rifle or light machine gun. Maybe even a sniper. I think you could use a sniper rifle on those stairs too. That'd work out okay. And you'll see me, I see where my teammates are, I see where the enemies are, I go, yeah, I'm going to sit behind that cover and they're going to run through and I'm going to get easy kills. No, because this is very much a mid to close range weapon. So instead, I keep moving around, I keep trying to rely on the element of surprise. Got Assassin, Dead Silence with a specialist bonus, and a Silencer. That's what's really going to help me. So it's really a serious change to my playstyle. Here, with an assault rifle, I might try to sit back a little further. With an SMG, I get up right in his face. But the thing is, he should have killed me. He had to have been aiming down sights, looking right next to the cover that I was hiding behind, and as soon as I stepped out, he probably should have killed me. I got lucky in that he didn't. And that's the other thing. It's not just getting in close, it's the element of surprise, because if an assault rifle or someone else is just staring down their sights right at you, it doesn't matter that it takes longer for them to raise their sights. It doesn't matter that they run slower or that they have worse hip fire. All that is completely unimportant because they're aiming down their sights at you. And so if they know where you are, it doesn't matter what gun they have. You have to have at least something of the element of surprise. And then, in that case, if it's a fair fight, the SMG has an advantage. And oh my gosh. So I'm playing very passively behind this cover, and I would like to stick my head out and shoot them in the face, but I am sure that they are just staring down their sights at where my teammates are coming through the door behind me, and I would probably just give them a collateral if I were to step around that corner. So I do something that I view as very passive and probably worse than camping. I don't know if you guys share this opinion, but I sit there and I wait for them to run around the blind corner so I can shoot them in the back. Granted, I was hurt. Nice little 360. I wasn't quite sure where he was, so I just made the safest approach to that situation as I possibly could. So the game slows down a little bit. We've got them spawn trapped in at Charlie this time, and I would really like to go run in there. And I know, you saw where I was looking down one of those ammo crates on the left side. If I had a longer range weapon, I would probably run down there and try to shoot in on Charlie. You apply some more pressure. But I don't have a long range weapon, so I'm kind of stuck. I'm not sure where I can go to try to be useful. So instead, I just look for the gaps in the defense. You can see the left side is a little bit weak here. But I don't know how to approach that guy without getting shot from the room that's right above Charlie, that 2-story. And so I just fall back to the other side. This team kind of tends to concentrate into the middle of the map, and so that is what I'm looking to assist with, trying to defend some of the flanks. And so when they finally do push into the building, I haven't just been running around. They don't have any idea where I am. It makes for a couple easy kills because they're trying to go after my teammates who are bunched up here by this blown out hole in the wall. But after that little bit of excitement, I'm looking to do that loop again through the art gallery, but I want to watch this line of sight for just a minute first. I tag a guy, and then he just goes and hides. And I outweight him. That's something I'm okay with doing. He makes a mistake, and I get to shoot him in the back. And I can continue on trying to patrol through the buildings here. It's about this point I realize, hey, wait a second. The wooden floors in the art gallery are awesome for dead silence and sit rep. So I have to remember that for next time. But we're about to wrap up the game here. I managed to get this MOAB with this kind of silly gun, but I did hip fire a lot of the kills. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.
Really? Got it. Nice, dude. Dirty. That's awesome, man. Good job.
I'm stealing 2 of your kills, I want you to know. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, I did get them both. Yeah. Fuck you. Oh, they left the game too. I killed them both and they left the game before they...
He killed me, you bastard.
I you my ass off, you fool. Come on.
So he's just like, he's in there out the window and there's a guy a foot behind him.
Look at Saucy! Oh my god!